everybody, Sister Fantastic here. Welcome to today's video. It's a get ready with me, and so I'm going to use some new things. I've got some things here that I've really been enjoying, and of course I've got some other things that I just need to try out. And so anyway, let's start out with the face primer. I've got this one here from BeBella. It's called the All Day Seal. So let's get a little primer on, and we're going to get started. It's kind of a blurring type primer. It's I've only used it once before, but it's got that silicone kind of feel, and it blurs pores and fine lines, and it just really gives the skin a nice smooth looking canvas. It smells nice. I'm going to use it mostly here in the T-zone, and then just spread it from there to the outer perimeter of the face. I've already done skincare, and I'm just ready to go with some foundation. Okay, now for foundation, I've got this new stick that I've been enjoying from LYS. I really like this brand. Anyway, it's a retractable stick, foundation stick, and it's super easy to use. So I'm not going for a heavy foundation look today. I just want to do something light and easy. And I'm just going to blend this in with a brush. This is a good color for me. And the lighting today that's coming through the window is rather bright. It's one of those cloudy, like partly sunny days. And so you may see the light change as it goes in and out behind clouds and stuff. Okay, just that easy. We have foundation on, which is really super easy. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a concealer that I've been enjoying. It's in the shade F2 from Toy Company. It's a Naya Blend is the name of it. Toy Factory. Nice big glass tube. I really enjoy this concealer. It doesn't take much. And I think that's about all I'm going to do. And with that same brush, I'm just going to blend this in. And with what's left on the brush, I'm just going to hit those places on the T-zone and around the mouth. Okay. Now I've got a new powder from Morphe that I've been enjoying. It's a translucent powder. It's called Mini Bacon Set. Here's what the compact looks like. Of course, it's not a full size, but I was really glad to get it just to have something new to try, because, you know, it's not, my By Terry is almost gone, and the other one that I've been using from OPV is going to last and last and last. So anyway, it's just nice to try something new, especially with a new, you know, this new concealer, and just trying to see if it's going to brighten, which it does. It's not like the By Terry, but it is finely milled like the By Terry. Okay, and then with what powder is left, I'm just going to powder down those same areas. I'm not really what you call a person who bakes, but I am pretty liberal with the powder with the concealer and stuff like that, because I don't want my mascara to smudge or smear. And if you have plenty of powder on, it's going to not only set the concealer, but it's going to keep all that mascara boo-boos from happening. Okay, now I'm just going to take a brush and just wipe away the excess. And just like that, the skin tone is evened out and we have a blank canvas. Okay, now for bronzer, I have this new one here from Lurella. It looks kind of orange, and I was skeptical of it. It's like the same color as my freckles though, which you see very few freckles on my face these days. But anyway, it's a fun one to use, and it does bronze up the skin. And I think it's really good for me because, you know, I have those red highlights in my hair, and it just goes with my complexion, I think, pretty good. And it's very buildable. You know, you don't get tons and tons of dark pigment, but you can build it up. And you can add a contour stick to it or whatever you want to do. Okay, and then with another Lurella product, we have this beautiful blush. It's called Pinch Me. And I've used this a couple of times, and I really enjoy it. The only thing is, these Lurella containers, for me, they're hard to open. I have to get a pair of scissors or tweezers or something and, you know, get up underneath that little plastic lip, because I don't want to break a nail. Anyway, look at that color. Really nice, natural looking blush. It's kind of got like a peach color to it, and it goes good with this bronzer. And I just like it. Take a little on the temple, a little on the chin. Bring some color back into the face. And the way I like to do my blush is X's and O's. X's and O's. And get it on. So, ta-da! Just like that. Alright. My headband's sliding. I'll try to keep it on for the video. Okay. Now, this palette, y'all, that I want to use today is from BeBella. It's called the BeBella Pro. Lots of pretty colors in it. Neutrals, blues, greens. There's some gray in there. Peaches. So there's lots of choices. This is not a mirror, but it does flip all the way back, and so it makes it easy to use. And so let me just grab a brush, and we're just going to get in here. I'm going to start out, I think I want to do a blue look today to kind of match what I'm wearing. But I'm going to start out with a transition color. I'm going to go into this neutral looking one right here in the bottom row. The way this palette is made, it's almost like you could go by rows, or, you know, or sections of 4 and 6. You just have to let your eye gravitate, you know, in the direction that you want to go. And I do like BeBella's formulas. Their I'm Snow Cute palette that I used last time, which I can link that up in the cards where you can see that video if you haven't seen it yet. But anyway, it's like a Christmas neutral type Christmas palette with some really pretty shimmers, and I really did enjoy using that. And I want to go back into it really soon, because it's the type of palette you could use, you know, all year round for any occasion. And I feel like this one is the same way. All right, let me grab another brush here. Let me use this Wing Me brush. I like this. And I think I want to go into this blue right here. It's right there. It's pretty bright. So anyway, let's just see what happens. And I'm going to put this in the crease. over that brown. Of course, the brown's going to kind of gray it up some. But you're still going to see that blue hue. Oh, yeah. My husband's off work today. He's out running errands, taking care of some business, and so when he gets back, hopefully I'll be through this video by then, and then we can have our lunch together. I'm looking forward to that. I always look forward to eating early in the day with him on his days off because, you know, we don't get a chance to do that through the week because the way he works his shift, you know, we don't eat till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's really like an early dinner for us because he has to get to bed at 5 p.m., no later than, so that he can get up the next morning at 1:30 in the morning and be back to work at 3 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to take a little stubby brush now, and I'm going to go in to a deeper, darker shade. I think I'm going to go into this like bluish gray, and I'm going to use that like out here in this outer V section and just deepen things up. And I'm going to take some underneath the lash line as well. Just kind of smoke things up. Y'all know like how I like to do. I'm a smoky gal. And it's just, you know, for hooded eyes, it just seems like the best thing to do is to create these smoky looks. So that you can actually see the eyeshadow when you open your eyes. Got like a little hot spot right there. I'm trying to cover that up. I'm going to have to break down and buy a blue mascara. Okay, now let's go and do a shimmer. This palette really doesn't have that many shimmers. There's some like satin finishes, but not really like a shimmer per se. And so I think what I'm going to do is, let's see, let me swatch something here. See, that's kind of a shimmer, but it's kind of not. And it's a warm tone. Let's see if we can find a cooler tone. Let's use that one. It's what you call like a satin finish. I don't think it's going to work though. Whoop, there went the headband. These little headbands, y'all, they're cute, but they slide right off my head. think I'm going to carry that over into the inner corner just as. So I wanted to stay in the like cool tones, you know, today. Okay. That's kind of fun, y'all. These are like everyday shades for like everyday looks. And I could get a lot of use out of a palette like this. All right, let me set that down. And I'm going to go do my brows and put on some mascara and pop on a pair of lashes. And I'll be back and we'll do highlighter and lips. Okay, y'all, I'm back. This is the finished eye look. I did brows with the BeBella brow pomade today. This is in the shade Blonde, which is kind of on the light side for me, but it's a nice little pomade. So anyway, I still prefer my pencil from the Brow Gal, though. That's my favorite. You know how it is when you get used to something. Okay, let's do highlighter. I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild highlighting powder. It's called Mega Glow. The Diamond Lily is the shade name, and it's this really pretty silver. And I just thought it would go really nice with the shimmer that's on the lid. And it just kind of, you know, bring the whole look together. So I'm going to pop this on the top of the cheeks. I probably should have used a cooler tone blush today. But the point of this video is just to show you some things that's new, you know, that you might be interested in. But I'm sure I have a cooler toned blush that's new. A little bit for the nose. These highlighters right here from Wet n Wild, they are so affordable. And let me put a little bit right here underneath the brow bone. And they just last and last, and the embossing lasts. So I've had this one for a while, but I come back to it every now and then. Okay, there's that. I knew a girl that I used to work with that wore her makeup, her eye makeup, a look with these same colors. She wore it every day. Every time you saw her. Okay, now let's do lips. I've got a new lip brush. This is from Lorella. Let me pull it out of the package. And I was looking for a lip brush just the other day. And I know I've got some, but for the life of me, I could not put my hands on it. All right, so let me use this cosmetic lip liner today. And I think I'm going to go in with the darker shade and use it as the lip liner for today. Let's see how this works. It's like a really pretty mauve color. Cover myself up. I'm struggling. This big old mirror here. Okay, that's good on the lip liner. Now let's see here. I want to find, let's use this one right here. This is it's a lip gloss from BeBella Cosmetics. It's in the shade, It's Complicated, which is like a really pretty nude, like a brownish nude, and it is a pigmented lip gloss. Look at that color. Okay, now with the lip brush, what I'm going to do is try to perfect the edges and blend the lip gloss in with the lip liner. Let's smooth it out. It looks like it's warm toned. It doesn't really look like it's cool toned on me. So this look is kind of a mishmash of, you know, cool toned eye look with warm toned everything else. Anyway, I like this brush. So there's the lip look. These lips glosses from BeBella, they last and last and last, and they're just so pretty. And they're one about a dozen things, all lip products. I've got a bunch of lip products here that have accumulated, and I need to clean off my desk and get them like in a box. Anyway, I will do that soon. Okay, so let me just put this lip brush over here where I can find it. And I'm going to spray everything down. I'm going to go in with the BeBella All Day Seal. It's a setting spray that comes in like a pump like this. It's really nice. I'm going to shake it up. And I've got on a waterproof mascara, so oof, the way this sprays out, it's like, all right. So that is the look. I didn't intend to mix cool tones with warm tones. I just went with what I was drawn to, and then some new things that I had laying around, just to show y'all how they work. And anyway, that bronzer is a really pretty color. I really like it, and I didn't think I would. Anyway, I gave a bronzer away from Lurella, and it was too dark for me. Hopefully it'll work for the person I gave it to. But anyway, that is the look today, y'all. So let me know what you think down in the comments. It's kind of a fun smoky eye, easy to put together. And it's beautiful. That silver turned out more shimmery than what I thought it would on the eyelids. So anyway, give me a thumbs up, please, and leave a comment down below. Share me out. Help me get to that 1,500 mark. It's not going to be long now. All right, y'all. That's it. I love you very much. And thank you very much for all that YouTube love. And I hope y'all have a great day. God bless you today is my prayer. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.